me back to Liberia, where the drums still play my song. Take me back to my homeland. It's the place where I belong.
LIB Future TV, giving voice to progressive Liberians, speaking about politics, entertainment, and local news.
Rescue government to corrupt. Joseph Boakai is too corrupt. I will talk it, I will.
Breakdown. People are moving in a more hot. I spent almost $150 US. The chairman come over 800,000. I'm not make US out. So 4 times. So he's actually a play over man.
So you think that money can do anything?
But now listen, I agree. But if the people say the government doesn't know about this thing, I wouldn't believe it. The police are killing that day on Saturday. They are not working on a Saturday. They're working the government. I saw police here.
So the government was aware?
The government know this. Priesthood all know this. Social workers know this.
Are you going to reconsider the appeal? They are appealing to the government now to reconsider them, because
reconsider who?
The occupants.
The army is entitled to decent livelihood that they are placed. God is not making new land. That place is for the army.
Okay.
And the army is going there to take it back.
Okay.
So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the law is the law. Here is Prophet Key. Here is Prophet Key. Here is Prophet Key. Prophet Key is being taken to South Beach with the county. Words are meant to be used.
Well, I would say this. The most important message here is that the government has not decided.
they do that today. They rescue in their own pocket. They enjoying the country while the whole country suffering. Even few men and women, Soko and Soki enjoying the country. That was saying they get it best. But they call them Soko and Soki government. Well, they're not going to rescue anything. While saying I can't make my word because they thought we are Soko. So I call them Soki and Soko. They eat out today. When they keep the rescue, they say, oh, and we are there. They say, no. And what you call change, my son? When you keep the change, but don't say we are there. The one you say we have a move for them, they draw you. Keep power. You say you're going to run, I know I'm not car today. You want to send them out today, they carry it to white. They told you don't you carry it to America today. You're not running castle for please. So they change will come, my brother, they say, Mama, they say you will not sleep. But so don't boss their program, you boss the people flat, but don't start to say. Who say they send a one cry, my son? When what program will have to make a let's see too. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Welcome to Crime Time Conversation, where the truth speaks and the people listen. From Cape Town to Maryland, from Nimba to Montserrat, the future calling Liberia. When the voices of the people start to rise, you can see the truth within their eyes. Too many years of struggle and pain, still the people dancing in the rain. But hope is growing in the land tonight, a new vision coming into sight. A servant leader walking with the crowd, speaking truth, humble but proud. This is Crime Time Conversation, talking about the nation's transformation. From the villages to the city life, Liberia searching for what is right. Education for every girl and boy, healthcare bringing hope and joy. A stronger future we can see for every Liberian family. Hear the farmers calling from the field, waiting for the harvest that the land can yield. Technology knocking at the nation's door, young minds ready to explore. Electric power shining through the night, security standing for what is right. The economy rising for everyone, a new chapter has begun. This is Crime Time Conversation, voices of a rising generation. Agriculture feeding every home, no more hunger, no more roam. From Cable down to Maryland shore, the people say we must do more. From Nimba Hills to Montserrat streets, the future and the people need. Now the people talking in the marketplace about a man who walks with steady pace, a leader with a vision for the land, reaching out with a helping hand. From humanitarian work to leadership call, standing strong when the people fall, talking about dignity, justice and trust, serving the nation because he must. Not for power, not for fame, but to lift Liberia's name. A vision rising clear and bright, leading the nation toward the light. Oh, Liberia, hear the cry. Let the children reach the sky. When the people stand as one, the victory has begun. The conversation starts tonight, speaking truth and shining light. Together we can build again for the daughters and the sons. This is Prime Time Conversation, voices of a hopeful nation. Education, health and peace, let the nation struggle cease. With strong leadership guiding the way, Liberia rising day by day. From every county hear the call, a better future for us all. Where Liberia speaks, the conversation
Hello, people of Liberia. It's a pleasure being on your radio today and on your television screen if you're viewing us by way of social media, whether YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever else you're joining us from. Want to say hi there. It's a pleasure being on your screen this afternoon in the US, 3 p.m. If you're in Liberia, it's about 7 p.m. in the evening. I want to say thank you again. Welcome to LIB Feature TV Primetime Conversation. And we are also broadcasting on FM 95.9 Kia Radio. And I have with me in studios today, Lovetta Davis and Jefferson Weah. Welcome, Lovetta.
How you doing?
I'm good. And also welcome, Jefferson.
Yes, good afternoon to you there, Dr. Pearson, and it's good to be here.
It's great to be here. Without any further delay, our own news anchor, Lovetta, will bring us up to speed with the LIB Feature TV news update. Lovetta, it's all yours, man.
Today is May 28, 2026. Good evening and welcome to LIB Future TV, today's trending news stories. I'm Lovetta Davis presenting. The political leader of the Alternative National Congress, Alexander Cummings, on Tuesday paid a courtesy visit to the headquarters of the Liberia Football Association to discuss football development, youth empowerment, and national unity. During the visit, Mr. Cummings held a productive acquaintance meeting with the leadership of the Liberia Football Association, including the association's president and members of the football governing body. The engagement focused on the importance of strong leadership in building credible institutions and advancing national development through sports. Speaking during the meeting, Mr. Cummings emphasized the vital role football and sports continue to play in promoting peace, discipline, and social cohesion across Liberia. According to him, football and sports in general serve as a unifying force that brings together people from all walks of life and strengthens the bond of a nation. He further stressed the need for greater investment in youth development and organized sporting activities, notion that sports remain a powerful platform for inspiring and empowering young Liberians. The meeting also highlighted the shared commitment of national stakeholders to use sports as a vehicle for unity and positive transformation. The Liberia Football Association welcomed the engagement as part of ongoing efforts to strengthen partnerships that will advance the growth of the sports sector in Liberia. Health Minister Dr. Louis Poto says individuals attempting to justify the dissemination of misinformation about Ebola bring back trauma-related dissonance from the horrific deaths that occurred during the 2014-2016 Ebola epidemics. According to her, during this period, approximately 4,800 Liberians and more than 11,000 people across the sub-region lost their lives. Dr. Poto added the epidemic had a crippling effect on the country, devastated families and communities, weakened the already fragile health system, disrupted the economy, and left many children orphaned, claiming the lives of health workers and instilled fear and uncertainty across the nation. The health minister noted that as a media practitioner and a healthcare worker who has had several near-death experiences, she finds it extremely distasteful and deeply troubling. Burkina nationals allegedly attacked mass ministry official during Bapolo inspection. Tensions reportedly erupted in Harrington, Bapolo County, after officials of the Ministry of Mines and Energy allegedly came under attack from Burkinabe nationals and some state security personnel during an inspection at the AP content mining site. The inspection team was headed by Mines and Energy Minister Matuniki Tempe, the ministry's Inspector General, Director of Mines, and several senior officials. The vessel formed part of an ongoing nationwide compliance and monitoring exercise aimed at assessing mining operations across Liberia. According to reports, the confrontation occurred while Ministry of officials were carrying out inspection activities at the site, creating a tense and chaotic atmosphere in the area. In the wake of the confrontation, the Ministry of Mines and Energy said it has intensified its crackdown on illegal mining activities across the country. Officials disclosed that at least 4 excavators, along with several other pieces of mining equipment, have been confiscated from companies accused of operating under the scope of their licenses or violating Liberia's mining regulations. Residents of Nimewe decry over lack of safe drinking water, roads, and quality education systems. More than 500 people in Nimewen Town, Bo District, Grangida County, have expressed regrets over their poor living conditions. According to investigation, the residents have been drinking water from a creek for decades after their only hand pump broke down. The town chiefs, Otielo Zam, told Newsme that the situation is a serious health talk. Many children are getting sick from dirty water and have to go to the hospital every day. Chief Zad narrated that the town has been completely abandoned, adding that there is no school, no clinic, no town hall, and the roads are in bad condition. He said the community has asked past and present lawmakers, NGOs, and AIDS groups for help many times, but nothing has changed. He explained that the situation has caused numerous deaths for them, stressing that children no longer attend schools, no safe drinking water, clinic, and the roads are completely bad, something he said they can no longer survive. Residents of Slipway Crown Hill community in Morovia cried for hand pump after 20 years of using drainage water. For over 2 decades, residents in Morovia continue to struggle for safe drinking water. The most recent is resident of the Slipway community in Morovia who say they have had no choice but to fetch water from drainages and are therefore asking the government to install hand pump in their community. During a live broadcast, the residents said the water is unsafe but are forced to use it for cooking, washing, and bathing because there is no other options. Slipway community is located in Monserrado, District Number 8, represented by Representative Prince Stores. The community has no hand pump, and some families buy packaged mineral water sold in plastic bags for drinking. Bedon Fiaka, a resident who has lived in Slipway for over 20 years, said people have been getting water from drainages since they moved in the area, adding that they are living only by the grace of God. She added that residents are tired of relying on drainage water and want a hand pump installed to provide safe access. Bapolu Senator Amara Konen says there is no new in Liberia except the history people don't know or the confident or one confidently forgotten to benefit their actions. In a Facebook post, Senator Konen said political parties seek power only for their own benefit, adding that the goal of power is power itself. According to him, in 2018, some current Unity Party leaders lost their jobs and livelihoods when power moved to the Coalition for Democratic Change because of their loyalty to the party. He added that the UP government dismissed several CDC officials, civil servants, and security personnel for openly taking part in political rallies while wearing party regalia, dismissal affecting people from the Executive Protection Service, EPS, and the Monrovia City Corporation, MCC. According to him, a communication to stop civil servants from breaking government conduct policies as a reason for the government's actions was sent to the Senate requesting the reinstatement of the fired civil servants from MCC, but is being stuck in the Labor Committee. He stressed that today some UP government officials and civil servants, including the Director General of the CSA, wearing regalia in support of President Walker, are seen all across the country. Senator Coney wonders what will happen to their jobs and livelihoods when power changes again, noting that history doesn't always have clear endings. But one thing everyone knows is power will eventually end. And Nemo, Liberia says only 18 lawmakers presented formal reports to their constituents during the recent legislative break, while many lawmakers were more engaged in pre-campaign activities than addressing the real concerns of the people. There has been identified constituency reporting as the weakest area of legislative accountability. The report says among the 69 representatives monitored only 18 lawmakers, 26% presented formal reports to constituents, while 51 lawmakers, 74% provided no documented legislative reports. The report further indicated that many monitor activities resemble LA political mobilization efforts ahead of future electoral cycles. According to the report, donation ceremonies and development project inspection often overshadow structural accountability discussions. The report further notes that a low rate of constituency reporting and limited use of radio communication indicates that many lawmakers are not consistently meeting citizens' expectations for responsive and transparent representation. Overall, constituency accountability in Liberia remains uneven, weakling, institutionalized, and largely dependent on individuals' initiative rather than formal democratic standards. Those were the latest new updates from Liberia. My name is Lovecta Davis. Good evening.
Thank you, Lavetta, for that. Thank you, Lavetta, for that news update. We just appreciate you and we say thank you for being with us today and for giving us the news update. I want to say get them safe, Lavetta, and just be safe out there, okay?
All right. Thank you so much for having me again.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, there you have it. That was Lavetta Davis giving us the news update. I want to say thank you for that. And thank you for being there. If you are in Liberia, West Africa, I want to say thank you for being there. I want to appreciate Jefferson Weah, who is serving as my producer tonight. And again, due to some policy changes, Jefferson is just going to be producing. And he's not going to be participating in the discussion. But nevertheless, he's going to be in the background. He's going to be helping us out with the technical issues if there's any. And he's also going to be giving us assistance with the scratch cards that we normally give out on our broadcast day. So I want to say today, primetime conversation, we do have our regular scratch cards for our viewers and listeners out there if you're in Liberia. So just keep watching. During the show, we'll call you the last 4 numbers on a scratch card, and at the time we open the lines for you to call in to give your participation. If you can remember any of those 4 numbers ending in those scratch cards, any of those numbers, you call the 4 numbers, you win yourself a scratch card. So I want to say thank you again for being there. I want to say let's have a blessed evening. If you are on your way home, we say, look, Liberia, watch your purse, watch your wallet, watch your phone. If you're struggling to get in vehicle, be careful as you get home. If you're listening to us on the radio, Radio 95.9, I want to say thank you for being there Share this show if you're on social media. And let us go into several topics tonight. Look, there's so many things happening in Liberia. As we speak, Mr. Cummings visited LFA to identify with our sports association, brothers and sisters there. He also, Mr. Cummings, through the Alternative National Congress, the ANC, wrote the LACC, the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, asking them to look into the matter concerning the $6 million project in Foya, Lofa County. Mr. Cummings is not vexed that there's development going on in Lofa County. He's just concerned that that whole project is covered in secrecy. You know, everybody just talking in secret about that project. And he wants to know, since the president said he didn't know about how the project started, how the project came about. People are, one accusation here and there. Oh, the money for that project came from SOEs, which is state-owned enterprises. Places are supposed to bring money into the country to help us support our developmental agenda. So he wants to know, look, let's just look into this thing and see, for transparency's sake and accountability. Let's see if there's any foul play there. So if there's corruption going on there, we can correct it before it go out of hand. The people say prevention is better than cure, right? We'll discuss briefly about that. And another thing, the whole Ebola thing in Liberia, it came out when Paula, one of our nurses in Liberia, sent out audio message to a colleague in another group of nurses and say, look, y'all pay attention. We just had a meeting at JFK and they told us that there are people who came to the country from the place the Ebola is killing people. Now more than 200 deaths has been recorded. World Health Organization has said now it has become a disease of international concern. And they have also said that this is major situation. The health practitioners in DRC Congo have said, listen, this thing is completely out of hand. All right. Kenya has now closed its border with its neighbor. And America has said, our Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, just said on television a few hours ago, he said America will not accept, even Americans, if they came to America and they get Ebola, they would not accept them in America. He rather they would send them to Kenya, and Kenya getting vexed. People in Kenya, government officials in Kenya vexed the winner. If you want to your own people that in your own country, you want to bring them when they're sick, when you have that nonsense. So who knows? Maybe they will pick up phone and call President Bucker and say, when any American in the area that get the Ebola when they're sick, we send it to Liberia. And President Bucker will say, yes, sir. Say yes, sir. And they will come to Liberia. But they have not asked us yet. But Liberia, with the kind of people there, they say we're too nice. We're too nice. So maybe when Kenya say no, when they call President Burger, he will say, okay, yeah, you're bringing here, we'll take care of them right here. Again, Liberia is noted in history of being one of the countries that has stood up for many other nations when they were in difficult times, and we helped them out in the difficult times. So we are very hospitable people, as they will say. But whether we are willing to accept Ebola patient in Liberia because America don't want to receive them, that's a whole different topic altogether. We'll talk about that briefly. And Josiah Jokaya, the man who went to the Nimbo movement for the re-election of Boyka, and then his whole job is in limbo. When Nimbo put you in limbo. Let me clarify what I mean when I say Nimbo put you in limbo. So our man Thomas Farah, they call him T-Fa, the technical Fa. I want to say what the T stand for. The T-Fa stand for. I just jumped in. I said technical, because I wanted to call me to go in. And I wanted to call me to the National Legislature to say I'm going to go clarify what I get evidence what T-Fa means. So T-Fa for me, it means technical Fa. The technical fire. Well, T-Fa say, T-Fa just be smart. When Joe Weah was president, a man hanging on Joe Weah, he came to power on Joe Weah from playing ball. The man became representative. Now he not to money man. He turned about on the he turned about on the man who brought him to power. But that make progress here. So we'll look at that. But those are not our major topics here for tonight. Those are just they call it the icing on the cake. The icing on the cake. The major topic here for tonight, we got 4 major topics here for tonight that we'll spend more time on. One will be the confirmation hearing today of the neck bus, and I want us to talk about the neck bus. There are certain things about the neck bus for me that is concerning, and when I say it's concerning, it's not because I got issue, personal issue with anybody, but my own concern I got here is that, listen, Liberia, we've gone through 14 years of civil war. And the 14 years of civil war taught us some lessons. What can we learn from the 14 years of the civil war? We are talking about people coming, into elected offices. What are some of the caution we should take? That will be my point of conversation here tonight. And about Jonathan Widow confirmation today. Another thing we'll talk about briefly is the investigation on the jurors tampering. They say, the temporary jury, in the former minister of finance, Samuel Tuer case. We briefly go over that. What is the latest information? I know you up to speed the latest information, but I always bring on a spin on the whole subject, and my spin is usually something that you have never heard before, and an eye-opening spin on the subject. We'll have that discussion, and then we'll look at now also Liberia transport management challenges. The men fake cartoon lesson plate. When I say cartoon, I said a real cartoon now, but wooden lesson plate. First time in Liberian history, we come and get wooden lesson plate. The men fake the lesson plate from wood. The men ain't here for joke. I know they're trying to do what they call green revolution, or they want to do biodiversity, or they want to be bio-friendly, or they want saving us from greenhouse gas. So we're using plain lesson plate now, so we can pollute the air by making iron. Anyway, no problem. Our iron factory still coming from what we heard from our papa way back. He said bringing $3 billion company in Buchanan. We're still waiting for that $3 billion from ever since Chinatown. $3 billion can't hear for some, and they say all manufacturing wetting. So lie. But no problem. I didn't say it's a lie. I just saying so lies. But now also look at President Barker put up a statement today. We call it the Cabinet Travel Directive. President Barker is saying people traveling too much. He said people traveling too much. Government officials, you're traveling too much. In the country hard. The country cannot be hard that they were looking for money for just be traveling all quick like that. And besides that, Ebola here now. So we gotta be careful how we travel fast. I get one joke. I say, but don't say me go say the joke. President Barker brought parable business. So I say I gotta bring on a parable too now. It gotta be parable to parable, me parable, ha. And I made one parable on President Barker as a mention post about the travel business. I said, the rat said to the mouse, rat and mouse, they all in Liberia, other than a rat. Whether you call it mouse or you call it rat or rat. But usually the mouse is something like this small, where rat they can use in the lab to do all kind of tests on. Then the rat, then they want to be jumping in all your houses and inside there, or in the cupboard, and be eating all the rest in the corner there, putting all the test people there. Especially when when in school when you fail, just rub red oil right to the plate. They put a zero with your ear, everything on it. We rub red oil there with some gravy from the fry fit. We put our test pot down. When the rat can eat outside, I get a zero with the monkey head with the 2 ears that they fit in mouth. By the time the rat eat, they get it into your mind. Say, oh mama, I pass. So say why? Say you can see the last zero, not the last monkey head. Into the ear, other monkey ear. Say that the last zero that make it 100. Now that zero, be zero. But anyway, President Barker said that government officials should not travel fast because of Ebola, and we don't have enough money. But again, we'll take a deep dive into that conversation. And I have a friend of mine, Sheikh Koyete. Koyete, this guy is a firebrand guy. He and myself we are friends on LinkedIn. And a lot of time I let her pull legs. Sometimes when I see a post or on LinkedIn, because we're all professional people, and then I will comment on there to gain some guidance and things. And then I'm not saying I ruin him now. No professional LinkedIn, a professional space. So we just share some professional tete there. And so now I gave him hard time, but he's kind of a nice guy. He will reply to me and say, no, that's not what I really meant. That's not what I was trying to say. And I meant it this way, I meant it that way. But the Koyete that I know, I saw regime speaker subdue my man on camera. Subdue my man on camera. My man, just even cry. Man, sit down there. Sit down. Looking at him, he wants to say sorry, but he forced to say sorry. He wants to say sorry, but I lie, say, you know, I pay my poor sorry. I didn't hear me by way. And but you know, saying my man, I get a video where he say sorry, but I can't post it on social media because you know it making me feel bad because it just demonstrates to us that Liberia is going somewhere. Liberia going way back to when we had PRC time, Samuel Doe time, where John Tower leading us. Like you can't talk freely. You talk anything, somebody jump on you quick. And, you know, try to criminalize what you're trying to say, even though you know Liberia ought to be a free country. Somebody will say, you know, when the shoe fits you, wear it. You know, sometimes some of the things people say, it is not that. You know, I don't know, man. You know, you can't make a man feel bad. That today, I saw my brother in your office in Liberia. My brother playing sorry for music on the holiday. And playing sorry for music. He said some people let me down in the music. He said the people let me down. My people who get my back. Correct? I got your back. And right now I'm going to encourage you like I did to you. I did with you today. I will still encourage you. Listen, my brother. That's not politics, right? The politics. I will tell you some of the things that I have to tell you today, but I want to say be encouraged. And you know, you got your men. We say I know you're asking the damn favor. Say, what are people then? What the revolutionary men who sort of can't defend me? Back me. Everybody let me down. They turn their back on me. No, one thing about you. No, the point for President Baga, yeah, Papa. The only thing I'm sorry for you for is that Prince Johnson, you have to advise you because Prince Johnson was the 5 minute Papa knock. Okay, when I talk about Prince Johnson, I can't lie. I mean not like Prince Johnson, but I can't talk about him like because he's deceased. So peace be unto him. But let me say this. President Boakai is not noted for being a man who will defend people who contribute meaningfully to him. No. Plenty of people talk about President Boakai before, and listen, you're not the only one. So when I come there, we'll talk. Again, I want to say hi to all of you in Radio Land, Kia Radio, 95.9. Everything you hear on this show is the official view of Prime Time Conversation. It does not represent the views of Kia Radio. This represents the views of Prime Time Conversation. I am your host tonight, Dr. Pearson. Now, let's go into our talking point. But before going to our talking point, I will call on Jefferson, who was my producer. He will call me 2 of the scratch cards tonight. I know some of you got patience for waiting for this scratch card. So let me call the first 2 numbers of the scratch cards. Jefferson, if you're there, can you call me 2 numbers in 2 of our scratch cards, the last 4 numbers?
Yes, so we have 6435. You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Oh no. 6435. 6435. When I say back on oh no, I mean I say you're sorry, you know, I'm a pastor man by Dale, global man by breath. And my Congo man by being more too long. I can't speak my Dale no more. Only pastor are hooking on. Okay, back on oh. Okay, that move on. Jefferson, call me one more number.
And then we have 6244.
6244. 6244. So the first number was 6435. The next number is 6244. All right, that going to conversation here. So, why did Mr. Cummins visit the LFA today? And it's simple. Mr. Cummins visited LFA today to just demonstrate to him and to LFA officials that he concerned about things that are important to our young people, things that motivate us as a people. And don't forget, sports has always been a unifying force in Liberia. I remember during the Liberian Civil War, somebody, if you follow me on Facebook, you'll notice that today I posted something about former President George Weah, right? Even though I support Mr. Alexander Cummins, but I have a soft spot for George Weah. Let me tell you why I got a soft spot for George Weah. Former President Weah has been one of those during our Liberian Civil War. I was much younger. You know, I was a teenager when our war hit. Small beginning, we know nothing about war. Our first time hearing a war coming. I remember we're living about at the time the war started. I was living right to ERW Junction there. That way I based. So Living here at the junction that were at a strategic location because when there are trucks leaving from PTC Barry, going to Nima County, going to the northern part of Liberia, Nima side, to where the war was going, we'll be standing on the main road looking at those trucks of AFL soldiers then heading towards the rail side to go up interior. They say go and meet the rebels. So I am aware of what it means to see truckload of people going to a war front, but they can't come back home. Truckload of people going to war front, they can't come back home. You know, and that's not my only memory I have of the war. Another memory I have of the war is that while we're at ELW Junction, I told you I'm a pastor by Dale, right? I lived 2 more in Basatan. I lived in Chuba for a long time. I lived in Gaetan. In fact, I went to Gaetan Elementary School and all. I live in Chuba. I live how do you call it that? VP Row. You know, when you hear me speaking my Liberian English with me, I still on down that bad way. I left in 2014. I wanted to come do my PhD. But let me continue the story. Another thing I remember is that when the war really hit, beside me seeing people going in trucks load of soldiers, then young people, I think, going to rail side, going to Nima to go fight, and can't come back. We live here at Junction until the NPF came and captured the whole here Junction. Anybody who live in Zoratan, around King Gray, around Babotown, 12 Horse Road, SD Junction, SD Road, that area, that my area there. That my area. My man say everybody get an area, that my area there. But listen to the situation. It's not funny though, but those guys when they can't capture the whole area Junction team, by that time we don't want used to go loot. Where they get they call the when I say loot, nobody can hold me here, coming to job, we say you can't hold me here for looting. When I say we used to go loot, we used to go look for food. So when the war was raging, no food, everybody eating pantaka ball, eating the black beans that used to be on the highway, go find on the highway, eating banana, center part, the banana tree, all the kind of thing, pan cabbage then. By that time, the supermarket that they call today, they call it fire. I don't say you can call it fire some supermarket, they want to get rid of either Junction there. By that time, the whole supermarket there, pound of egg. We used to go and go look for any kind of scrap the gangs at that place there. One day we want to go look for scrap in the supermarket, putting things so. One of the freezers they had, anytime we used to go there to go look for small scrap of thing when the fire sees that small. Went there. One of the first things we saw body. We saw body in the freezer where we used to go look for the sausages. So body in the freezer. I still remember that thing in the back of my head. I go inside where they lecture you. So when we saw that body and thing, that was the first time I ever saw body in Liberia. So we came back to Zola and thing. I was going to go loot now and seize that small because everybody's gonna go see body for the first time. So we came, we went to the mannequin, one day were laying out, we looking through the window in the town, we saw MPFS then walking through the town. When you go through the window, you see the mannequin through the hand to the morgue, they say, don't talk. The minute that morning when the minute left, the whole place quiet, we got up, we packed all our low from Zora, we chill straight. When we came towards Central Town, by that time where they get window chapel, that whole place that was push, that window chapel, that whole side to the bush, to the beach where the other place that push. When the few houses were there, they had chapel in there. They had chapel in there. But I said, where you going? Say, oh, we saw some men who came around our area there. So he said, oh, so that mean the rebel then to Johnny. We said, yeah, the near pass. We went straight to Lutheran Church. Went to Lutheran Church. Our whole group from Zola Town went to Lutheran Church. Anybody who lives in Zola by that time, they know what I'm talking about. Went to Lutheran Church. We passed the Lutheran Church. They posted, oh, no space. You go back, no space there. They drove us from there. Our whole group. My sister next to me, my brother next to my sister, my other brother next to my other brother, my other brother next to my other brother, myself, five. My mom got five children by that time. Other said, in the whole group, say, oh, you can come here, my mom, there were 2 sisters, herself, myself. So, oh, you can come here. Drove us from there. We went to ACS, on the old room. That played the keepers there. Why am I saying all of the things that just small part of the story I talk about, I talk all. I'm finished talking about, I will just stop there. Let me say this. When we went through all of those things and that massacre happened to Lutheran compound, some of us, every single day, so now we can wake up with tell God, thank you, those people drove us on Lutheran compound. Now, when you're going through all those kind of things, and you pass through the entire war, we saw people killed, all the kind of things to soak cleaning, all the kind of things to offend our campus, some end up way in Kakata, and all imagine the kind of things we saw. One of the things that cooled us down in our civil crisis, and I will take my time to make all this statement because it's affecting two things I want to talk about tonight. During the heat of the war, sometimes we hear they will say, oh, they say, Lone Star come and play football against complex. How can Lone Star come and play football against complex or fighting war? So because we are saying you want to remind people that sports can bring peace. Some old by that time they used to call me Baby me our name after one of our Lone Star players called Baby Ray. So they used to call me Baby. I used to play that nobody been in. Liberian said I can play the head. I used to play the head. And you know that how can I even went to school? I was doing scholarship because my mom couldn't support me in school anymore. After the Civil War, my father came my father and said, oh, you gotta see my father working for government before the war time. Before the war. So my mom couldn't, so I used to play football to go to school sometimes. So in the process now, when we go on the complex, you see AFL men acting like the AFL men, you see MPFL men acting like the MPFL men. You see, IMPFL men acting like IMPFL men. Everybody we had it going to count the fourth will be power kind of job again. For some time, they will know small peace. And then when it came up this armament time again, the same thing was used to unite us, bring us together, and disarm the fighters, then we are help us disarm. So we owe that young man a lot. So because of the role soccer play and sports play in our civil war, we'll come back after the war and things like that, the kind of role sports play to unify with Barrow and IE and all the kind of things like that, LPRC, all us then, NPA then. When we come back, so now we say that we say, yes, sports plays an important role in our society and we can use it for instruments of peace. Use it for instruments of peace. So when I see Mr. Cummings supporting sports among young Liberians in Rwanda, where he have them organized and he's supporting them to have tournaments to alleviate their stress, to deal with the stress, and you know, so many things that they're going through, at least to calm the stress and things like that in foreign land. I admire him. I see he come back in home in the country, going to elevate to identify with them and to want to sponsor sporting activities. I really admire him. And I think he should do more. I think he should do more. And I want to thank Mr. Cummings. Mr. Cummings, please do more. Because, you know, sports is a unifier. It's a unifier. That's what I want to say in essence. In the midst of the war, sports was one of our biggest unifiers.
For better future, support the Sakuni.
Now, another thing I want to bring to our attention is the issue about Mr. Cummings, ANC, calling on the LACC to investigate that FOIA project. Now, the letter that was written by ANC to LACC suggests to us that as a nation, it is not good for us to leave unfinished businesses behind. Because, you know, what the thing that happens is that when things go wrong in a nation and you don't sit down to address it, you give it room for it to keep happening. And the reason why corruption is a problem in our country, we are unable to address corruption majority of the time is because when these things then happen, instead of us address them and fix the problem, we use politics to cover them. Now, President Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, to whom Liberian people say they were fed up with former President John Mahama, who had said, oh, President William, when he became president, he was building condominium, he was building mansion for himself. His officer was building apartment for themselves. Jefferson Kojede was building house for themselves. Nathaniel Mageda was renting one room now, the own mansion and all that kind of thing. People stole government money, they enriched themselves. So we come and move them, we come and rescue the country. Liberian people say, yeah, that rescue camp. We want somebody who got 40 years experience, who been in government a long time. They say he steal money year before. No record for him. No record that he stole money before. I know that one there. I know about that one there. But no record. That made the man president. People walk in the ring. They win. People can say people water. They win the pool water. They say, "Oh, you harmonize our pay. We harmonize your vote for the President Booker." President Booker came to power now. Somebody went behind his back. The man is writing budget for 2024, 2023, 2024 budget. Writing 2023 budget, 2024 budget. Nobody come to President Booker and say, President Booker, you know what happened? There's a need for a special building called MRU, Monroe Union Peace Building Complex. That do Monroe Union Peace Building Complex, and that are building in Foya. And it will serve as a hub for us to go discuss when there's conflict in the region. People can come and discuss it. They see we'll get an OAU building. Anyway, OAU building, say, oh, now the wall, leave it looking dirty. We shouldn't fix it. We shouldn't run away. That leave it dirty. Let's go build a new one. Let's go spend another $10 million that will build a new one. Didn't come to the old man to discuss it. They said, oh, man, get too much experience. They're laughing. Somebody want to put it on the paper who finished passing away now, Grace Pay. Is it a Grace Pay idea? So they say, oh, that Grace Pay idea. So they ask President Booker. Liberia small these days, you know, it's not that way back when you're in your olden time Liberia where somebody doing something in Foya, nobody can know what happened in Foya from where Moravia, but somebody went to Foya there, they carry a drone. And they fly the drone over certain part of Foya. Yeah, the building that we see there. What kind of building here? So people started dabbling over that thing. Nobody can get here or take. Information minister can say, oh, nothing happening there. Another person can say, oh, that thing happening there. That Monroe Union gave money for that one. Somebody can could have a fund account. She said, no, the president know about that one. Okay, the president know about it. Oh, but not the president project or not the president. Everybody dabbling over the thing. So look at it for ERBC had interview with President Booker. I said, President Booker, I will not play the video. Before they came into the House of Representatives. So they said, President Booker, do you know about this? The whole thing that happening for you, he say, you know, I know about it. I know nothing about it. I know about it. But President Booker, do you know they say at least between $6 million to $10 million that where the money about that thing they put it? You sure you know about it? Papa say, I know nothing about that thing there. But anyway, it's okay. I hearing now they say that our partner in the South region provide some money. Then somebody say, but we'll provide some money. Somebody say, but Papa, you can say we'll provide some money because the building already up. So how you say somebody will provide money? The thing already up. So people provided money, he know about it. So Mr. Cummings, look at the whole thing for long. He said, you know what happened? Even though President Booker came to get the State of the Nation address, and he put it inside the State of the Nation address that we're building peace building office, peace building compound that will be for presidential guests and all kind of things in Foya. He make it sound just to say it was a legitimate project in the budget, legitimate project approved by the legislature, legitimate project known by PPCC, legitimate project known by other agencies of government following the PMF law, violated all the laws. Say you want to make it look real, then we got to set the record straight. So Mr. Cummings, through ANC, they wrote big letter, they sent it to the LACC. You know, I can say, I trust LACC. I trust LACC. You know what? I trust them. Because if LACC is really serious, you think ANC got to write letter and then find and say, oh, yeah, go check and see where the money they coming from. They say they put in a building and who they get a contract to. Somebody say, if I the contract, one of President Booker ready to get a contract. So all the kind of thing they hanging there. You want to tell me LACC boss? She didn't take time to say, I go check behind the thing here. Clementine, who said they're doing asset recovery? They're waiting for the asset to be stolen before they go recover it because it's asset recovery. Or they're just able to make sure nobody steal the asset for if they can make sure it happen, then at least they can prevent it from happening. Nobody care. Everybody just wanted to just go slow away. So ANC wrote the LACC and said, LACC, please go look inside the thing here for us. We want to know where the money came from. Who gave authorization to use the money? Who they get the money to build a project? Who building this project? Who signed the people then for the project to be built? What is PCC idea about the whole spending money here? If they say that SOE then spend the money on the project, where the SOE then? Who are the SOEs then? We're getting ready to spend the money. All that one we want to know. And I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing. You know, I like it because President Baka said the law is the law. So, you know, LSCC, let the law be the law. Let the law be the law. I will start there for a bit, and I'll go to my producer, Jefferson. Can you please call me 2 more of the scratch card again? Make it 3 more scratch cards. 3 more scratch cards.
Okay. 0790.
0790.
And then we have 9503.
9503.
And we have 0835.
0835. I got one of my man who can inbox me. He said, my man, when you're calling, I know I can call you too quick. He said, tell your time I can be making one whole list. Because your man said one time you call, when you call, when I said out, if you taking out one, you call again, if you taking out one, you call and say, he says, so I can make a whole list. So let me call that last 3 number again, so you can say we'll call it too fast. 0790. 0790. The other one, 9503. The other one, 0835. So what we can do is that we can call the last 4 number on a scratch card. When we open the lines and we say call, when you call in to give your contribution, when you remember any of the 4 numbers on that scratch card, we send a scratch card to you so you can recharge. Hey, let's go back to our conversation. You are listening to Prime Time Conversation with Dr. Pearson on LRB Feature TV, on all of our social media platforms. And if you are listening on the radio, you are on Care Radio 95.9, and my producer is Jefferson Weir. Let's go back to our talking points. Let's go to the other one here. Josiah Joker. Josiah Joker is our CS's boss. Let me be honest with you. Josiah Joker is one of those guys we admire. Those are also in the diaspora. We admire him. We admire Josiah Joker because Josiah Joker is acting like a serious person. You know, he's like, I rather mean business. I want for government to do well. I want for Joseph Parker to be successful. I want to clean up CSA civil servant payroll. I want to clean up government. I want to make sure government money is spent properly. I want to see professionalism. I want to see high standard when it comes to Liberian civil service. People who want to serve in government, I want to see high standards from you. But I think better some people lose the eating. Oh God, mercy. Some people lose the eating. Some people lose the eating. Some people eating more clothes on Josiah Joker business. And if I begin eating more clothes with Josiah Joker, that beginning from MCC, my rest of the corporation, you close up beginning eating more. You say they beginning posting on Facebook. They're talking bad thing about Joseph Parker government. And the minute can be in Joseph Parker government and be talking bad thing about Joseph Parker the government. And they say you want real principle, ethical leadership. Fire up beginning when other they eating more clothes. Beginning eating more clothes. But I say, beginning half beating. I told you I'm a Bassa man by Dale, global man by birth. From Harper City because they brought me in Moreover so early. I attend the Congo. I can't speak my dad no more. So I can be hanging the Bassa small. You know. So now let's go back here now. Josiah Joker now, who been trying to set standard for people to follow, showing good leadership, trying to say, let's bring ethical leadership in government. The man go allow Thomas Farah, the plan setter, who turn representative, now becomes deputy speaker. The man now get rich on the Liberian poor money. To the extent that the man feel bigger ball. Joe, we are helping to become somebody in society that maintain it back and show some high level of ingratitude to Joe. I can understand if you politics, you won't be behind somebody, move from behind the person. You can move from that respect for it. You can say, Lord, respect for that, disagree with you. I don't want to be behind you no more. I want to be part of your government. I want to be part of your political party. I'm moving on to something else and move from that respectfully. Don't move from that with disrespect. Don't move from that with disrespect. Let me now say I support Mr. Alexander Cummings, right? And then I say, oh, I love Mr. Cummings' idea for Liberia, and I'm supporting Mr. Cummings right now. And then tomorrow, if I don't want to support Mr. Cummings again, look, I can quietly move. I can quietly move, right? I can quietly go to another political party. That's my constitutional right. The Constitution says I got a right to affiliate with any political party I want to affiliate with. I won't be the man that 2 months father then, or I want to be the man that usually I'm going to be jumping from party to party where the grass get green. I go chop there, where the sun come out, him and coat there. That's my business. But then you gotta do it responsibly, my people. You got to do it in a way that that shows some decency in politics, right? No, you move on there, you want to make the man look funny. Somebody say, oh, you can't blame someone for that CDC expel the man. CDC expel the man because the man misbehave. Any political party, I must always stand here, I elect the ANC. And I supporting Arizona coming. If I misbehave, I do something that is not properly representing the party interest, the party got the right to discipline me. And then I got the right to move on. But put all of that aside, Liberian people got to learn to show gratitude. We got to learn to respect people when they contribute meaningfully to our lives. We got to learn to maintain that level of gratitude and say, listen, regardless of our political differences, regardless of our political opinion, if you did something important in my life, I should acknowledge you and I should show you respect. That's what we're saying here. Right? Josiah Joker, now let me come back to you. Tifa, now, let me jump to different things. But Tifa brought a limbo that can put that put Josiah Joker in limbo. when they say they put you in limbo, it means you're just hanging. You know, my man American, well, the first man who came and said, Senator Connor from Bapudu County said, when Josiah Joker, the way you came hot that day, only Liberian people, some people lost their job because of you trying to set standard. Now you don't want to jump to Thomas Father program for the re-election of President Boyka and put on Nimbo t-shirt for a re-election of Boyka. For disregarding code of conduct, disregarding your, and even if that, let lead the legal side out of it. Let that come to ethical side, right? Where you're director of civil service, where you are presiding over Liberians from all walks of life, different party line, different connection, different sympathy with other different political parties, you know, and you're trying to make everybody to come to that place of, standard, ethical standard, discipline. Then you make sure some people lose their job for political reason. Then you go to a political campaign where people buy muffin other people and say other person, lift other person hand, breaking cola for another person. Say, oh, that man I become a godson, I gain cola to show how much I like it. That political activity that you go there, you go undermine your own level of integrity, your own level of independent neutrality. They say they want a man to go. So Nimbo put Josiah Joker in limbo. Man, dangling. I'm going to I got high head, just a lofa damo. You know, in Bapulu County, the first time I ever saw damo, I saw in Bapulu, in a village called Yangaya. First time I ever saw damo. To get in that video, when the car pull you down on the road, you walk hours before you even get to Yangaya. The village Yangaya, I went there. One of my in-laws came in to go to the Diamond Crew. Went there. First time I saw Diamond. You know, so the beginning from Bapolu and Lofa at the beginning, just broke out of here. I nobody been again. See looking quiet out. Man, just jump in, man. Say, oh my man, the way the thing there, so you looking correct. My man just said, Joker won't come back. How my man? Oh, you know, the constitutional right, man. Say, my man, all I think you talking about can't to the Senate. That's about it. I think I mean, my man Joker. Joker was just joking, you know. Joker was just joking. Senator Connor. Josiah Joker was just joking. He made mistake. Forget it, man. Man, she me pa. Yeah, just forget it, but you forgive it, man. You know. All right. Josiah Joker, she me pa. It didn't mean any harm. Also, I beg you, don't forgive Josiah Joker. We like Joker. Joker is, the man doing well. The man doing well. I'm gonna say who's saying I like Josiah Joker. It's just like a Latifa, to take a boom from here, if a boom drop in the water too. I know. Let me advise Joseph Boyka, President Boyka. Let me advise you. Don't follow Tifa. Tifa is not reliable. Don't follow Tifa. You follow Tifa, a parable he gets in when the dog passing over the bridge, they get boom in the mud, low in the water, I see another boom. Then in the water, I see one shadow with shadow inside with the boom in the mud, then won't go to the boom in the water, you lose it. That what Tifa will do to you, that boom will drop from your mouth, papa. That boom will drop from your mouth. Tifa is a Liberian who came from playing fee. The man was broke, $0 in your back pocket. That man has come to know a lot of money, free money from exploiting Liberian people from steal. No, I will not say that. Allegedly. So when they came into court, I say allegedly. Allegedly stealing Liberian people money. Right? Allegedly stealing Liberian people money. Allegedly in a house of representatives. They can allegedly steal people money in a house of I say allegedly. I say I'm coming to answer anything. I say allegedly me I show. I just guessing. Talking allegedly steal. My My man Koyate supposed to hire me as an advisor. I'm gonna tell you, say when you read the talk about a say allegedly. Oh man, all the men in the House of Representatives, majority of them they are allegedly they are rogue. What are they? Allegedly they are rogue. All right, but I say they can steal. I say they are allegedly some of them are rogue. But let me make some progress. President Booker, you can trust Steve. You know why people come on social media? They use phones or profile and things like that. They get ready. They just cost people man, cost people power. They get ready. They just say any kind of thing they want to say. President Booker, you know what? They can even tell you say some things that you're making mistake, all kind of because they are desperate. They feel they cannot live outside our government. And because they feel they cannot live outside our government, no matter what they see going on wrong under your administration, they will not tell you, President Booker, they will hide it from you. They will hide it from you. They will close their mouths. They are sycophants. They are sycophants. They don't love you. They don't love the country. They are only there in offices because of what they can get from there. If you take, for instance, Jana, you fire any of them, you dismiss them, they will be the same people who will jump in the opposition just before you look, they will start cursing you too. Looking for you to move from there so they can bring different person there. Right? So let me say this, President Booker, don't trust Thomas Fala. Don't trust Thomas Fala. Let me give you one more reason why you can't trust Thomas Fala, then I'll move on. One more reason why you cannot trust Thomas Fala. President Booker, do you remember in 2023 that Thomas Fala left for threatened by your various supporters in Lofa County during the campaign? Do you remember that Thomas Fala left was threatened? Do you know who went to Thomas Fala rescue? The people who went to Thomas Fala rescue were citizens. They were citizens who went to Thomas Fala rescue. When your own supporters, United Party supporters, some of them wearing uniform in red, consider themselves defenders of the votes, to the extent some of them end up taking innocent lives, trying to say they're defending your vote. I'm not saying allegedly, they took innocent lives. We got videos to show that they took innocent lives, claiming that they were trying to defend the votes on television, live recording. They took innocent lives. They said they're defending votes. Today, you, since you took office, President Booker, you have not launched any investigation into the lives of people that were lost as a result of electoral violence in our country that brought you to power. And not only that, you have given some people who were accused of taking people's lives, contributing to people losing their lives. You get in position in government today, they're working, taking taxpayer money after they are allegedly accused of participating in electoral violence and people lost their life. They're now in government working under you, President Booker. You are financing their bloody hands with public money. You pay them for contributing to the death of innocent Liberians during electoral violence. I'm not saying allegedly. There are recallings that are available. If you call me and say, if I come to Liberia, they feel the guys will be coming. When I come, you know, in the country, you can't collect me. Soon you collect me to come into whether the capital building, I will bring my video with me. I want to the I'll bring my projector, my video. I will take all my video recording for the electoral violence. When they were killing that boy in Lofa County there, stoning him and beating him with stick. The other one, in fact, they chasing in the man, the guy ran in the house. When they broke the door down, they beat him to death. I will show that video. I will show the recording right in the House of Representatives. I will show on the wall with my big projector. I will show on the wall. I will not be that correct. I say no. I want no apology. Not only that, I will show the one Monserrado County where you beat that citizen to death. The boy was brutalized in broad daylight. Chase. He was running for his life. They chased him, brutalized. Today, no investigation was launched to investigate electoral violence to see that people become accountable for those electoral violence that led to death. People losing. Thomas Fala, your life was saved by seditionists. When President Booker supporters were killing people, and I'm not saying allegedly, I got video recording when they call me in Liberia. I will count out my video recording, all my video from Facebook. I will show you the electoral violence. I will show you when the garden was demonstrating with a red t-shirt on. I said the defender of the votes of Unity Party. I will show all the video. I will show all. I will show all. I will not come on the connector and say, you know, I'm sorry for what I said. No. I will show the video. Then you will judge for yourself. If you think, if you say I'm lying, then you go investigate and you prove me wrong. President Booker, Thomas Fala was saved by seditionists when your people who supported you and said they were protecting your vote brutalized Liberians, killed some of them in Lofa County, Thomas Farah was protected by citizens. If Thomas Farah can turn his back on CDC, not only just walk away respectfully, but turn his back and become ungrateful to them, what more about you? What more about you? Right? But the two of you match each other. So I know Tifa and yourself, you're 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Anybody want to doubt me? I can play Prince Johnson recording. Pastor Johnson said this. Pastor Johnson chat near my house in Area Junction there, at Area Junction there. Senator Prince Johnson was preaching one day. He said, I'm frustrated. He said, why I said before President Barack won the election, my phone will be ringing. Senator Johnson. Senator Johnson. Senator Johnson. He didn't say, but how come now? We finna making President Barack president. Nobody can call me again. He said, President Barack can call me again. So you and Tifa, your match. I just advise him because, you myself from District 6 in PTC. So President Barack advised me because you myself from District 6 and you myself been in District 6 for all my life. So you've been there for a long time. Myself been there for a long time. Even though I can show nothing you did in District 6 since you've been there for a long time. I know you've been living there. Your children and myself all grew up together. All right, I move on. So yeah, Tifa, President Barack, don't trust Tifa. Don't trust Tifa. Now, let me go on to this, right? Let me say this. When it comes to the issue that has to do with the National Elections Commission, let me say this. Liberia, you might want to tell that long drought of Syria, but the Civil War, how I went through the Civil War. I will add one more situation. I will add one more my experience from the Civil War there. When my family finally left, and the reason, let me tell you why we left from ACS building in Oro. Anybody who was on at ACS building in Oro when they drove us from Lutheran compound before the massacre happened there, when they drove us from there? Anybody who was with us at the how you call it, ACS? The reason we left from ACS after the Lutheran compound massacre is because the alpha guidance, when you go to ACS, when you're on a room, they give us a displaced person on the back of the ACS side, the side that towards Gate Town way there in the swamp. If you went at the back of ACS there, when you look over the fence, you can just see the swamp. So because it's a slope, you can see beyond the fence, you can see in the swamp. When you see across on that low land there towards the back of ACS there, which is behind Haywood Mission side there, the back of Haywood Mission, the back of ACS, that's what I'm talking about. Saying you want to know the area. Now, when you look behind that, we used to be in the dormitory because we can't there, we sit outside and because everybody's scared to come outside the fence. You see the FF garden all in the bush there, they're showing the corner towards the ACS where the displaced people are. So my mom, sister, she said, the other members, family member and friends from Pinsway, Area Junction, we say, that move from here, that go Soul Clinic. So we decided to go Soul Clinic. We're going to Soul Clinic, so body, Uncle got on barrel, dead body and thing. Why am I saying these things? When Soul Clinic, because we couldn't stay here at Junction, our old house, because by that time the rebel didn't capture that whole place, they were occupying others, they won't go behind line. So we passed our own homes, we passed our here at Junction with the center Soul Clinic. Well, entering Soul Clinic, the back road, when you take the Soul Clinic back road before you get it, not the main road from back up inside, you take the back road from Abitor Road, how you call it, Tubo Road side, to go to Soul Clinic. They have one rubber farm right before you enter Soul Clinic. They have one little boot there with a rubber farm. Behind a rubber farm, the men just can't put behind a farm. And let me tell you why I like the bastard dialect so much. That bastard dialect saved our lives. That's why when you hear me say I still in bastard time, I left bastard, and hear me speaking to my small bastard then, it's because bastard saved our lives. Anybody who were with us that day, some of them still alive today, can testify to this testimony, this stuff I'm coming to say right now. And I will tell you the reason why I'm saying this thing. And the election commission tying it to it. We're going, and then the people say, oh, the other man, I'm a Mandingo man. Pastor, the other man, a crown man. Yeah, look, Liberia will pass through some things. So God just elect Liberia. And sometimes I see us today, we sit down, Liberians, especially the young people who don't know what we went through in the Liberian Civil War. They just think they just see our peace. And they see politics to be simple thing. They see politicians playing with us, playing with our constitution, playing with the rule of law. They just feel a simple thing. That's a simple thing. But you don't know what we passed through. So they collected on my own group. Those who came from ACS, our own group. When we got to Sokling Alley booth, before entering Sokling meet a compound, the booth, rest side, that where they had a checkpoint, rest side, the rubber fan, where they were carrying people and shooting them. They put my whole group, they put in the garage. And let me tell you what they put in the garage. One of my men in our group called Gaswa, he had some wallet in your pocket, like a common flat wallet. So the men said, AFL men, so we brought AFL men more. So they put in the garage. The whole group, old man, Neo, Papi, Neo, small children, put all in the garage. The men are kinds at the garage. You were trapped. You were trapped. You were trapped. In other words, I'm saying, when war really hit, human being can lose value. You were trapped. You were trapped. So, for me, my own trap that Congo. So when you kind of meet my brother, one time they call my brother, my late brother, I say, my man, you watch, I say, I come, I say, speak, I say, hello. So they let him pass. But while we're in that garage, we're bringing us out one time, the guy, a guy, named Bayan guy, he can't even speak good English or make inside. He said, hey, you were trapped. So they came to my man, because I got gas, he came to him and said, you were trapped. So the guy was traumatized. From just seeing another person got killed, the guy, he was traumatized. So because he was traumatized, when the guy yelled at him, the guy just started straight. He said, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, oh, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo. And that guy, they're saying that Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo. The rebel then tried to, the fighter then tried to stop the guy. They can't stop the guy. The guy was just, he was just saying that he can't see nobody. He just saying, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo. So all the rebels then started laughing. How can I say, oh, I'm going to go. So they took all of the bastard woman in here, guys, we start carrying our men. That guy said that thing for hours, he couldn't stop. Even when we went to soak the girl in a room to go stay, the guy was still saying, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo, Momba Sonyo. That Momba Sonyo saved us today, I'm telling you, from that garage. Now we come now, after all the time here, we've been keeping the peace here. Ellen Johnson, Sally Kim, she kept the peace here small. She tried to play around the election, something away. CDC, people then went to demonstrate. Somebody went and lost their life for nothing to that heavy junction there. Luckily for us, on the way here. Policeman, I will not call any because he's still in the police force today. I will not call any, I will not call any before my man can't look for me too when I come to Liberia a few times. That guy, the guy in the Liberia National Police, the man took up firearm among peaceful citizens demonstrating for the red election. The guy took firearm among the civilians. Several persons were alleged to have been killed that same day. I don't have the facts because nobody did a very good investigation to prove all of those things. Maybe where it means Akara's grading may have some facts when they argue, but for me, I don't have the facts. I will be very honest, I don't have the facts. But I do know one person got killed. That one I know because Human Rights Watch report. One person got killed. All male soldier had to wrestle with our police officer and knock him down and took the gun from him to save lives that day. Trying to defend the country from going back into war, into chaos because of elections. So we passed that now. Yeah, are we today, my people? Yeah, are we today? After all of the difficult time we have gone through as a country, Ellen Johnson barely held on to that peace today. We telling God, thank you for it. Pass it on to Joy Weah. Joy Weah barely held on to that peace. He passed it on to President Bouaka. My question today is simple. Why will President Bouaka decide to nominate a countryman from his own county to the National Elections Commission? Manus being countryman, why is President Bouaka nominating not just a countryman, but a partisan of his political party to Election Commission as a chair? Apart being a partisan, maybe they'll say, oh, he's not a partisan, just a sympathizer. But apart from him being a sympathizer, why would President Baka nominate somebody who campaign for him? And okay, I put campaign Bene Wonsa. Okay, let me put campaign Bene Wonsa. But not just campaign for him, but keep on live recording and trying to defend President Baka and say he won the vote when the vote was not even properly counted, not finished being counted. He was claiming that President Baka won the vote when the vote had not been properly counted. When the Election Commission had not announced the winner yet, he was still trying to tell Liberian people that President Baka had won the election. He was not Election Commission chairman at that time. He was making those kind of decisions. What will happen now if he become Election Commission chairman tomorrow in a real election? What will happen? What will happen? You know, and when I said this, I said, and the reason why you tell me talking about all the thing about the war situation, because I'm telling us we are playing with the peace of the country, and there are some of us who have history of the war. We've been through the Civil War. We have seen people lose their lives. We walk past dead bodies. We walk past people who died for no good reason. They had no idea what people were fighting for. They were only just trying to save their life, just walking from one point to another point. Somebody just look at them and say, the men are Mandingo men, and they fire you. Somebody just say, oh, the men are Kio men, and they fire you. Somebody just say, oh, the men are the crown men, and they fire you. Somebody just rub a hand on your crazy boom and say, the way I rub my hand on that man crazy boom, I feel some of my I bet the man boost my used to be that the man boost my man AFL before they fire you for the thing like that. Why we want to play with the peace of the country? Why? What will happen to President Baka if he puts somebody there? Even if President Baka, even if you want to put your own countrymen in there, man, you want to tell me you got no other qualified countrymen who the Liberian people will not just feel something away about him? You got no qualified countrymen? I know that, yeah, listen, Jonathan is qualified. Jonathan is not just only qualified, Jonathan get experience being in the Election Commission for a long time, I agree. But the fact that the man identified as your kingsman, the fact that the man identified as a Unity Party supporter, the fact that the man campaigned for you, the fact that the man came to argue that you won the election when you never even won the election, and was showing all kind of mathematics, all kind of fiasco mathematics, calculation about you winning the vote on one round. If the man could justify you winning vote on one round when you were not Election Commission chairman, what will you do when he becomes Election Commission chairman? Even if that guy won't be fair, man, even if we don't want to be fair, even if he wants to be fair, even if he tries to be fair, it's already in the back of our head that he has compromised. That's the bottom line. You know, back of the head, he compromised. Okay, I will stop there for a while. Jefferson, like, give me two more, make it three more of the cards. Three more of the cards. President Baka, man, you got to do something, man. President Baka, I just hope they will not confirm him today. They will not.
The future, support the Sakumi.
All right,
Okay,
that's
so, yeah, so we have 9950.
9950. Give me one more.
2889.
2889. Give me one more.
6079.
6079. Okay, 9950-2889-6079. 9950-2889-6079. I guess I gotta run with my last two topics quick before I open the lines. Let's look at another area here. Look, that drugs investigation today, we heard today news breaking up around that the Justice in Chamber Kabad denied Councilor Arthur Johnson writ of prohibition, to say, oh, don't continue with the investigation of the juror. So they deny. So just for my followers who can normally want to know where things are, we just want to say they appeal to the Supreme Court to deny that investigation from going on was declined upon. The Supreme Court did not act on it. They say the investigation should go on. Now, again, remember on the show, I say I don't have a problem with the investigation. When things that come up, the investigation should go on, but that should be in the hands of the Liberian National Police. It should be in the hands of people who feel that they have control and authority over the kind of matters, right? The court had a juror did a job, the court dismissed the juror time finished. The person who bring in the complaint back said somebody played the juror, all that one there that drive that story. You know, if they are complaining against them, carry to the national police. Police is the one responsible to investigate the kind of thing. The NSA, anybody who respond to do investigation, let them go to the investigation when they find them, you know, of any charges, criminal charge, felonious charges, send them to court. When they're guilty, then they can take bearing now to the Supreme Court. But until then, I don't think they should be doing what they want. I think everything they're doing is still political. Yeah, the political thing with Yaga Koloba case. That the same political thing they're trying to do here. So if they want to do anything, we're still watching them. So that I won't say on that one there. Just to say that we're watching them. Another thing is that, listen, when it comes to the Liberian transport management challenges, why are you giving somebody lesson plate that is wooden lesson plate? The one that can even say last long. Right? And then this is supposed to be the yeah, God. This is be the sound decision that's going to be helping the country to move forward. Well, what call it, 40 years experience decision in here. Somebody coming to tell me just, and somebody coming to tell me, oh, the CDC started the whole thing with LTM, Liberation Management. Oh, that CDC started, CDC, but CDC did not get in the contract. Joe, we are not there on the contract started at Joseph Burger is facing lesson. The owner Joseph Burger is facing a lesson plate, giving driver's license. Why transport ministry are doing it here, didn't complain. You go take and give it to private people. Why? Because people get caught inside. Allegedly get caught. I mean, say allegedly before me. Before my man, where himself from Liberia National Police RG, Gregor Kumo can cite me for to get evidence. Well, I would say allegedly. Gregor Kumo allegedly get caught in the thing here. Allegedly get caught in the thing here. Get to somebody who can get a fiasco plate. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you what a lesson plate going like this. These guys them are all, the majority of the guys are all crooks. Allegedly, they are all crooks. And let me tell you what they're doing. Look, and will continue to give us substantial things, substantial lesson plate, like paper, very left piece of lesson plate, they call paper for motorcycle and tricycle. They're giving up paper plate and things like that ain't causing them much, that just fading all around the place. And then they're selling for the same price they were selling to you for when they're doing the metal one. You know what they're doing? They're raising money in the meantime. They're raising money now, they will be able to use the money to do the business they need to do now. So they're taking Liberian poor money to make money. You see that kind of nonsense? So the question we all asking, why they took it from transport ministry? Transport ministry complain? The transport ministry complain. The transport ministry come out one day and say, oh, we ought to fail lesson plate. Government, you can't help us, let go fail lesson plate. No. Why? Because they allegedly want to steal. They get caught in the whole company. They brought it to the country. They stick in Liberian people. Now the company will steal money from Liberian people and use the same money they steal from Liberian people to start facing the real thing they're supposed to face. Call that one in Liberia, call it D-hole cover hole. D-hole cover hole. So the whole cover hole, that the whole hustle, right? I won't call Takun Jena to say anything yet. They lie. The people fool. The people lie to her. You know, I say in Liberia, I got my Liberian. I say I lost nothing. So let me say this: they lie. People lost their job in transport ministry for the company to carry contract that Liberians can do. That Liberians can do. People lost their jobs. Get it in a contractor. Get it to another company. They can't steal money from Liberian poor. Take Liberian poor own money and then put it back into the company and face them substandard plates. Let me move on. I got to open the line. Last but not the least, JMB copying the travel directive. Oh, you know, Ebola here now, blah, blah, blah. And the country ain't getting the money, people shouldn't be traveling again. Meanwhile, they're making travel. To finish all the DSA, said, the beginning, just be watching. Say, oh, the president still traveling. He said, but they come and travel. He said, but then put on no travel business in. Because once a man traveling, you can't complain. I let her president back and do that thing and make him travel 2-3 times in a row. By the time you finish traveling, then you come and say, okay, that call travel down. Anytime you say that call travel down, just leave it. The man go and travel 2 more times again. And the first thing you ever say, that call the travel down. And the last thing you say, they were calling travel down. How can hold they be making a scene law? Let call travel down. Let call travel down. Then my first time scene, you'll be making the same rule over and over. So what happened to the fight when you talking fast? What happened to it? You talk it, you break it, then come back again, say, okay, I see what I go do it, talk it, you break it. So you let it rot, the rat in the mass. We shouldn't eat rest tomorrow. Then the mass said, no problem, chief, we'll follow your footsteps. By the time the mass then spot the rat go eat the rest, but then everybody eat it. Liberia gotta be serious. And that's the reason why some of us are saying we need better leadership for Liberia.
For better future, support the Sakumi.
Thomas Father is not the better future. No. I see that begin cutting his speed. You want to represent Lofa tomorrow, so they can say, "Oh, Thomas Father is the one that got the vote for Lofa." Then he will merge it with Jeremiah Kun and say, "Oh, Jeremiah Kun, Thomas Father ticket, Nima Lofa." That can't work. I can't go call Koga. Some Koga gonna say, "Koga, you don't jump over that day by for nothing. You jump over Prince Johnny for nothing." Say that JK go eat your vote. Beginning to be the smart. We smart one of them.
For better future, support the Sakumi.
All right. So open the lines. We're going to open the lines. While we get ready to open the lines, I'm going to play you this song. And the reason I'm playing this song because our team song, and right after I play this song, my friend and brother, Jefferson, we'll open the lines, and you can call in. When you call in, and you are able to tell us any of the numbers of the scratch cards we just read out to do the show, then we'll say, yes, you win the scratch card. Jefferson, can you call me 2 more scratch cards, the last 2 scratch cards?
Okay, so we have 6214.
6214. 6214.
And then 6621.
6621. 6214 6621. Let's take a little bit of this song. We'll be right back, and we'll come back online. Get that phone call rolling. Get your scratch cards and recharge your phone. I want to say thank you for joining us. And we have this beautiful time together on the Primetime Conversation. My Piggy Shelton is back in there, about to celebrate his birthday pretty soon. I heard he said his birthday's coming up in June, and he's going to be celebrating his birthday. Nima Kante, we love you all. Nima Kadwo, but don't come there for the wrong reason. When you come in, Nima Kante, come with a vote for President Alexander coming.
Yeah, man. Welcome to Primetime Conversation, where the truth speaks and the people listen. From Cape Town to Maryland, from Nimba to Montserrat, the future calling Liberia. When the voices of the people start to rise, you can see the truth within their eyes. Too many years of struggle and pain, still the people dancing in the rain. But hope is growing in the land tonight. A new vision coming into sight. A servant leader walking with the crowd, speaking truth, humble but proud. This is Primetime Conversation, talking about the nation's transformation. From the villages to the city light. Liberia, searching for what is right. Education for every girl and boy. Healthcare bringing hope and joy. A stronger future we can see for every Liberian family.
All right, Jefferson, give us that call. Anybody call on the line?
0777 959 959 0777 959 959. The program you're listening to is Primetime Conversation here on Care Radio 95.9. The first person, good evening. Mabenu.
Yeah.
Good evening, welcome.
Yeah, but I don't know the talking point because so I don't know what you're talking on today.
Just go for the scratch card then.
Okay, just choose one of the numbers.
Serious? I don't know, 2 6.
Yeah?
2 6. Eh?
Call it. Yeah, call it.
Yeah. Try again.
2 6. I know 1 1 5.
No, Intel.
No, man. Yeah. You see that? You missed the show. Cancel next time.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Good evening.
Good evening, Jeff.
Yes. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, let me say good evening to Dr. Peterson. This is Shelton P. Dever from
Okay.
station number 11.
From Nimba. Shelton, go ahead.
Yeah, Jeff, Dr. Tarrant make a brilliant point, but let me say it. If you have the opportunity and you call for election right now in Nimba between Koga and the current VP, I would definitely tell you Koga is going to win that, man. The United Party, they are smart people. They are not trusting Thomas Fala. They're only doing that, because Thomas Fala in a conference, just for feel good at the meeting. But I can clearly show to you that the local government or minister, which is humanly is trying to become a representative in the district that Tifa occupies right now. So it's gonna be heavy for Tifa. I think you guys need to be, you guys supposed to stay on a lane according to humanity. If you want to be a dog, be a dog. If you want to be a cat, be a cat. So you really need to sit back and think what to do. But I can clearly show to you, the AMC has a better chance of winning in that election. That's what I can say for now.
Thank you, Shelton. Take a shot at the scratch card if you want to.
Yeah.
Call one of the numbers. One of the teacher. Which number are you going for?
6621.
6621. Call your number. 777
84
84
38
38
30.
30.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the show.
Okay.
Welcome.
Good evening. Your name and where you call from?
2 million solution. Call from Banavie.
2 million sedition.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. This country, anything we do, that will still confront with us. They'll confront that man to bring problem. So my advice to we the opposition will go together. No, we can't together in one blow. They're not so. I can go up, because the poor they didn't get time for rule of law. All the law that they not break it. They can't listen. So let's try to go together for God's sake. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Call for your own number.
6214.
Call number.
0776
776
55
55
49
49
06.
06. Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome. Good evening.
Good evening.
Your name and where you call from?
My name is Emmanuel and I'm calling from New Georgia.
Okay, go ahead, Emmanuel.
Yes, I mean, this our little country now, we don't have freedom of speech. Because I heard the host, each time he's speaking, always talking allegedly. I mean, this country, I don't know what the party will carry this country to. So my own advice, I think, Mr. Zana Benedict Kumi need to collaborate with the CDC. At least he can go as far as send a barrel so they can transform Liberia. Because Mr. Kumi having a vision, but the message is not really resonating down to the people. So I think you need to collaborate with the CDC since the former VP not part of the CDC again. So I mean they can be the next change to this nation.
All right. Go for your number. 2 seconds.
Yeah. 6435.
Call
Yeah,
your number.
They want them at 4 times.
Yeah, but you go recharge, you go your whole phone. I send a man card. The man he read the message. The man go restart your phone. Restart when the phone no factory setting. Call your number.
0880
0880
17 55 37.
Don't restart your phone again. When you see message, you open it.
Wait, tonight can you?
Yes, when you see message. Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, your name, where you call from?
My name is Nelson.
Nelson, go ahead.
First of all, yeah, Dr. Pearson, thank you for the discussion. My mom went on to this child lesson place in it. The lesson place actually is a really sick to be here. The lesson place, they're not making it with the original one. They are doing it with the, I said a plow because they're not reading the normal. When the one lesson place, so you washing way down on the wall to down, it erase. You washing one to down, it erase. So I don't know if they are doing it to get more money because the money when you erase, you come back again for another one.
Okay, choose any of the digits.
Oh.
Hello.
2889.
2889. No.
775.
775.
61.
61.
Yeah, 90.
90.
26.
26. Okay. Hello. Oh, too bad. 0777 959 959 plus 231 777 959 959. Yep.
Papa.
Masisi?
How you doing, Papa?
Yeah, we okay.
It's like you run number over, Papa. Yeah, it's like you number again and go get it only go get it long stuff.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I think get it the man number there so you can take it, please. I beg you.
Yeah, go ahead. Make your point.
Yeah, to the issue. Let me say to my son in the diaspora.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
What you for doing? Although I'm a physician, but I want you to be pushing. There's an coming and topic 2 hours. Let them go listen to you. I hope they listen to you.
Okay.
You want to select President, Mr. Holmes as president. You understand? But what on my mind means that they pull up issue, my friend. You help us. You put a journalist, I was talking in the diaspora. You help us. Let us work out what's going on today, Bulla. We don't know. What's going on? We can't sleep when we go to play my children. We go to play 1 hour open, 1 hour close. We don't know what's going on. The Maple, our land, they enforcing, they hold them on nephew. If you want to live long, don't play with woman, land, and woman and money. Don't play with 3 things. But our land, Labrador land, they put on it and they met all the men and nephew. They're talking on our ground. They're talking series. They're talking Madigo. They're talking food. What's going on? Mr. Buck, I mean, I help my mom because they sleep and they know where to go. They play for Liberia, enough for any other person.
Okay.
So they tell all the children going on. I want 4 minutes.
All right.
Thank you, Martin.
My phone handle that year, that they are missing.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, 043.
Martin, you smart. Your son will get to you. Your son will get to you.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Good evening, Jeff.
Prince Talibu.
Yeah, thank you for the recording.
Go ahead.
Wait, Prince Talibu, 1 second.
Chairman, thank you for the discussion.
Prince, just a minute. Yeah.
Prince, are you related to Easter Talibu?
Are you related to Eastern Talibu?
Easter Talibu?
Yeah, I'm older brother, Easter Talibu.
Hey.
I'm the brother, yeah, the Talibu family.
Wow. I'm my childhood friend down there. Yeah, I'm my childhood friend. I and myself play ball together.
Wow.
Yeah, ask if you know if you get more bearing. I tell you.
Asking if you get more bearing.
Who?
Berry.
No, you can. Yeah, you should ask your brother.
Ask my
power.
Yeah, ask Easter, you know, Berry. Okay, go ahead. Make your point.
Yeah, thank you for the discussion on the event, Roger. I listened to our chairman from the US. It's so sad to see. They see the problem that people brought in. The Ministry of Transport was contributing 13 million to the budget that was signed into law. The president from the Senate to the executive. Right now, because other people got share in the LTN, they take our lesson play, play the game to that people. Yeah, now, but people Now they taking things the middle of the player in knocking the whole thing, boom, boom, boom. They go me a king to rescue, go myself. I'm not gonna rescue the king to rescue the king to suffer all. So that you can sit down there, you talk people from Georgia, or common phrase post for FCC, so that you can say, yeah, point there by in when you read Article 5, Section 1 of the Constitution, it says every official appointed by the president, every official, which is that you can apart from the share and the emotion, you can carry a personal car there from government car, you carry there. But all the greatest houses before in the past when they were opposition, they say Josiah Chuka has saying, says there was something record that president. We are a president. Let us share messages to all who experience the war about it. Our lay people, our father, our parents, why they talk about the war. To see, we talk, you raise that issue on the show that we talk, but President Bagagan, listen, I think he's saying they want to listen to ERW radio station. Because the chief policy and main on National Election Commission, somebody who the election results not driving from there, the person that naming Baka a winner, they continue to pray to God, Baka they send them to do the real thing because I think go in confirmation. The monopoly continue to pay a baking there. Thank you, people, Jeff.
Choose your number.
It, you get me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, now fast you to this.
All right, number, Prince.
775
775
20
20
30
30
28.
28. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Hey, is Mohammed Donzo?
Yeah, Jeff. Evening.
Yes, good evening. Welcome.
Hey, good evening to PSC.
Welcome, man.
Well, Jeff, I want to appreciate PSC this evening, enlightening Liberian people. But my attention is drawn also, these guys from the junior parties are always, on the list argument saying that the CDC signed the MTF contract. Are you killing me?
Donzo, are you there? Oh, too bad. Hello.
Hello.
Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, this is Winston Tabla calling from BG16.
Winston, let's hear you.
Yeah, so thank you very much for the talking point. My attention has been drawn to the Samuel case.
Mm-hmm.
As the data regularly said, as for being in that whole case, here be very, very political. The people whose intention is to just see Samuel and lacking or for them to, because they believe that by lacking or it means that they achieve everything that they wanted. From the time 2019, the people being behind Samuel that criminal, even so we have the election. From that time, you won't tell me they don't get their evidence, you get the mental coach. He was not Samuel was not the one that selected the juror. It was all of them that selected the juror. Okay, if one or two persons had issue, why in that time that the juror was saying they didn't decide the case, why they didn't receive? But after everything, they say that juror was tempered with just for them to see that they can catch Samuel to it. So I don't, that whole thing as me as here to be very, very political.
Okay. Choose your number.
Yeah, okay, I have a little bit concerned. The last time I called Dave last week Thursday. Yeah, but the number I called was 6860. But I didn't get my card. I don't know why.
Last Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Which number you gave that you didn't? What was your number?
Number it was 0776 176680. My number there.
No, we had I think 4 winners on last. Yes, we have I think 4 winners, and then we gave one person one card away, Man Bindu. So how did you? I mean, because the 4 winners got their card. Prince Talibu is number 1 person. So how did you get card?
The number according also I will answer it.
Yeah,
but I can try today.
Wait, that gent.
Okay.
Eh?
So I don't know what I said that what happened. I don't know what somebody said anymore. 9950.
9950. Yeah, call your number.
Let me get it.
You got it?
077.
6.
Yeah.
17.
17.
66.
66.
80.
80. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Fidesco.
Yeah.
Fidesco Amos.
Everything.
Yes.
I mean, my attention is really on this transportation business.
Okay.
Yeah, because what really we observe, they will carry price up at the end of the day. It will never go down. It will remain there. Then it add on again. So I don't know how really the transportation is being arranged. Yeah. We observe it. Some of the lines here, transportation rates up at the end of the day. It left there and this coming around again. Special we that can go distance for job. They really give you a hazard. So that's my concern on the radio for tonight.
Okay.
And that's a valid concern. Yeah, that's a valid concern.
Choose your own number, the digits.
My number is 80955.
Yeah, you miss it.
80955. We don't have it yet. Yeah, we don't have it. Yeah, that one he manufactured that one. Hello.
That GMB press my button.
Yeah, realist.
Mr. Jeffo, how are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. Mr. Realist. Go ahead.
Good evening to, I don't know whether it's good evening or morning to my brother.
Yeah.
So, my concern, the first concern is that I ask all opposition political parties to join Mr. Comey for the information that he gave to LCC to investigate the projects that go on, or the letter that was written for the project to investigate the project in Koya, Lofa County, because the projects have been existing, and from the upper, which is the president, all the way to the follower, that gave us conflicting information about that place. So it was to be investigated. And again, this bowler, we were not, so people feel that we're forgetting about the bowler now. It's that behavior to say, okay, they will talk for 1 week, 2 weeks, and they will forget about it. That's why they think we are. So what I want them to know is that bowler is serious about it. We got something here, then you go down, Tomafara, you leave a bowler, the same place Tomafara is representing, they occupy the place. And then you go down, we are talking about it. From that time up to the time, nothing we can hear from them as government or as leader. We can hear from them. Tomafara, and let me give my last thing to talk. Tomafara is just joking because they were quiet. Some of them fit in United Party. They're not trusting. They know that sedition, they're gonna get in speed. When I go, they will come back. They know, they're not trusting. Yeah, you might talking about that district, you might want a district. Because all of them know that they are not free to win the election 2029. So all of them want to be representatives. They will fight. Just listen, just some of them, they're letting you go. Any kind of government and the election commissioner. I always say this. I always told people when the argument come up, I can tell them that if they like it, they put Katan or the other one, Jojo, to become election commissioner. It will not work to keep because it will be broad that the opposition will win that election. So let them do anything they want to do. Thank you.
Thank you. Choose your number.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Choose your
my
own.
number?
Choose your own.
Thus far, 6545.
6545?
Yeah.
No, we don't have it yet.
Oh, okay. Next time.
Okay, next time. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Your name, where you call from?
My name is Sonny Baptiste. I'm calling for district number 16.
Okay, Sonny Boy, let's hear you.
Yeah. But as for this politics, believe me, I'm not allowed to anyone. We should forget about the politics and wait for 2029. Because as for this morning, I was going to work. I was listening to 100.3.
Rep
It got
FM.
so up. Yeah, Power FM, Red Power. They told me that George Weah will not be back for 2029. And me, I don't have any problem with that. If 2029 will kill, then we'll see it. Yeah, but we should be praying to God to get a long life for to go in front. So we can see if George Weah will not return for the election. Then we can see.
Okay.
As far as we concerned, the gas price is going higher. As for me, my distance, I can go to work. I can pay 400 every day, 200 to go, 200 to come. And small bigger that. So that is what we discussing on for now. Let we just lead the politics and put it aside until 2029.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not concerned there.
All right, choose your own number.
Yeah, 2889. Then that is the only number.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. I just clapping for people to know, man.
Mohammed, also, just choose your number, my man.
Okay.
No, you left the line you were on, but you just choose your number.
Yeah. Okay. I have 2889.
Somebody took it. It's gone.
Okay. 6214.
62?
No, he missed it.
Yeah, 14.
6214 gone. Somebody took 6214. It's gone already.
Okay, 9950.
Somebody took it, man.
All the number I have, I think next time.
Okay.
I want to clap for you too, my man, but I'm not clapping.
Hello.
Tell me where you come from. Say?
I'm Aaron Keto Moriwaju.
Oh, Aaron. Aaron,
yeah.
Go ahead, Aaron. Keke ball.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, pray. Don't now. I suppose there is another big movie. The next person for the country because forget their government, city government. It's everybody do more in the country. Don't understand it. Yeah.
Okay.
Only point there.
All right. Choose your own DJ. Choose your numbers.
I take 6602.
6602?
02. Yeah.
No, we get it.
Yeah. 6214.
It's gone out. 6214. Somebody else taking it.
6234.
No. We get that one too. Try next Thursday. Yeah, next Thursday. Hello.
Hello.
Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, I'm Darius Matuashki.
Darius, let's hear you.
Yeah. For me, for a while, I haven't conjured guests, and I'm coming for the Sunday now because we are trying other party and it deceives us. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, choose your number.
9503.
It's out. Somebody took it.
So that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Try another time. Hello.
Good evening, Chief.
Edward Joe.
My man, I just from Power City. I completely plan to the whole system that's going on now. I just from Power City. But you know, I will try my lawyer, see how it works. Honestly, yeah, I didn't even do. You can surprise people from down to me. Yeah. I just from Power City. I just joined the program. I'm confused.
Okay, let me test you. Speak Basso and I give you one card.
All right. What can I say in Basso is, I will tell about the people that are 30 years, add 6 more years to your 30 years. And no achievement. I want to do it every day for you to engage.
Okay, no. Tell the point, Pastor Alexander Cummings is the best president for 2029.
Okay, but you know the monk be butching more. It is not the kumi ke or see come like one euro for or see you I think that you will you or me woman you bend that people more 2029 because an annuity party get and about chatting you got nothing to you so I try and have them come here already by on your way.
Okay. So, what I get a better boy? 088 7
530-707.
530-707.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll try to cover everything now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say what I'm going.
All right. Hello.
Query?
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Terry Momo, calling from Bonafan.
David Momo.
Terry Momo from Bonafan.
Okay, David Momo from Bonafan. David, go ahead. Let's hear you. Make your point.
Now, but I want to ask, why the council of churches, why the imam, why the women organization could have protest from place to place for bad governance? What is growing in this country is coming to be bad. My brother, the thing called war, we don't pray for it, but I fear it. I know why it called war. I just a war. I know it takes just how it came about. Just satisfaction pre-war. Our president appointed a partisan to a place that he knows he will be there. But he don't care because in your old age, anything can happen. We care about children that come here that go to school. My daughter going to you. I need better future for them. I get my small children that come here. I need better future for them. But if there's imam, they can speak. The church, they can speak. The women organization group, they can speak because everyone of them by the Excellency Dr. Joseph Baka. My brother, the thing preparing the country is called dissatisfaction. I am preparing the country. Where we are heading, Baka get Jim Command on our team too, who get fake results during the CDC term again. And get no more partisan who wear United Party crew. Get this fake result, but election commission announced winner. It should be letting our United Party win. Then our president, for the 2 years experience, for the 2 years plus 3 is 45 years experience, trying to damage the country in less than a second. Where we are heading? Where the civil society people? Where we are heading? The Senate, please do your reporting. Do not confront this man. If they only they confront the man, my brother, we don't pray for it. But no party will accept any result for that man because the man is complete bias. They are complete man, partisan. Please, we need to set the country for the healings of Joseph Baka, a evil group that stands with the devil, even the devil, regime speaker. Tifa has joined the cartel group to damage the country because it's a power grief. Mama la blood bleeding. We don't need for the country to bleed. Please.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Choose your number. Oh, it went off. Let me get you. True. Hello.
Sure.
Oh, Mambenu. Okay.
Yeah, I know about the talking point.
Okay.
You know, the people they work out me. They just coming damage our country. Can you imagine the one in the national one meeting? The other nurses here to save the Liberia life. You say Ebola, people came from abroad, they brought Ebola. So the Liberia we nurses and we take precaution. The bad thing the person say 2014. And so much more big that all we got them inside our people and they die free. So they say government, they wicked chicken, our people die inside. So that when they were playing for them to kill us, then they sat down and left for our church today. See, go and 4 years or pay the go. Look at the car, the car, high, kill the people, daughter. Today, we can't hear nothing from all of it. They say mayor some peace way. A woman come from America. They enter in a room, they say, Hannah, today, that no judges, sir. The GBN former minister to draw money for in their body to eat it, to send away, take $1,000,000 and go pay us. No kissing, work out for that one. The GBN former minister to tell their money to eat it for watching. We are praying. Even say we are not win, but it is not win. For Elizana, we see one way was try one strength. That what we pray for. When we are come, he say you're not wrong. Y'all go to Elizana, okay, we'll be happy. That we see one strength too. We pray for it. Must see long life to see that play. Because we tell the government are damaging in the country. We accept, we come on sweeper. When the king they pull out down, then go on further. They say I go say now we really will call your kind of great no money. We go great for all the number 5 give the our money free we lean to go. So I want me and there today to tell you today. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Marvin. Oh, okay. 777 959 959 0777.
Let me get the last call.
Yeah, let me get this person. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, you know where you call from?
Yeah, I'm Mama Lawson calling from Jamaica Road.
Let's hear you, Lawson.
Yeah, I want to tell you thank you so much for the talking point. One thing that really caught my attention is what Mr. Kumi is doing for the young people that have put themselves together in sporting, and he's supporting them outside of the country. You know, these are things that the young people love, and whenever you involve into it and they're getting the full support, they will really be happy in order for them to leave the street. So I'm kindly encouraging him to go on and to keep it on, because if only God bless him and he becomes successful and he take care of the youth in sporting, this country will come back to its normal stage.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right. You want to choose one of the numbers?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
0835.
0835.
0777.
777.
21.
21.
82.
82.
66.
66.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Right. I just a minute to go, Dr. Pearson.
Yeah, we call it a night. I want to say thank you again for being there, Jefferson. It was a pleasure having you back on, having my back here tonight, and for letting us to ride this show to a successful end. I want to say thank you for all of our listeners, Shelton, and all of those guys who are out there. John, I see Ja, Eddie, I see Shelton, I see who else I see there quickly. Just class. I saw my picking at my own son, Clarence. All right, so I want to say, thank you all, man. It was a pleasure to have you. Those of you calling, I want to say thank you for calling in. Have a beautiful night, and President Boyka, please. The whole thing about NEC bus is a problem, and I pray the Senate will not confirm that young man. He qualified, he experienced, but he was going to be a problem for our country. You know, people need to have somebody they can trust, easy to trust. Jefferson, get them safe. It was a pleasure being here tonight. Everybody have a blessed evening. God bless you.
All right.
Take me back to Liberia, where the drums still play my song. Take me back to my homeland. It's the place where I belong.
LIB Future TV, giving voice to progressive Liberians, speaking about politics, entertainment, and local news.